It has begun. I also just have to put up my notes. Anyway, hello people of the world. As I'm putting up my notes, this stream is also being this episode is also being recorded and will be hopefully uploaded on YouTube soon. But
do you want it that far from us? Are we just getting the entire body reaction, or are we getting the face reaction?
We're getting just body. It's fine. This works.
Body and mind.
We're playing around. We're playing around with angles. So next one might be closer up, and one might be further back.
Charlie, the unicorn. Isn't this one saying like, Charlie, we're going to Candy Mountain?
Yeah. So the first notes that we're gonna. So it's the first thing we're going to be doing today. We're going to be recording 2 episodes today. Obviously, different recordings. But we're gonna... So, basically...
Don't touch that kitty.
Don't touch it.
Kitty.
Don't
kitty,
touch
no.
it. No.
Kitty, no.
No, Betty, no.
Kitty.
No, kitty.
Kitty,
no.
play with your chew toys. Play with that. Use the scratching pole.
Okay, let's just do a proper introduction. Hello, welcome to fucking hell. And this is Bernadette.
I forgot that's the name, actually. Yes, welcome to fucking hell. Where we fuck hell for you.
And we talk about how shitty it is. You're welcome.
Sponsored by hell. Thank you, Satan.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway, this is Bernadette. She is my pride and joy. And anybody hurts her or says anything bad about her on the internet, they will die. So she will be joining us in every one of these videos. And for anyone listening, the new profile image is Bernadette, so she's here, there with you as well. So, you are welcome. Anyway, this episode is about just, it's lovely. Charlie the Unicorn and llamas with hats. I wanted to talk about this for a while. I literally spent 3 hours rewatching some of these episodes to kind of get an understanding for them. And we're just going to talk about these. Adam's also currently looking at the huge-ass note I have on the screen right now.
Yeah.
For Charlie the Unicorn, specifically, we're talking about this in first, because it's my favorite. So, Charlie the Unicorn.
Wait, is there a way for them to see it too?
Not yet. I have Screencast-O-Matic, but I don't know how well 3 programs will work at once.
Well, if you guys ever want to check it out yourself, go on YouTube and search up
Charlie the Unicorn, all episodes, including the basically 1 hour finale. Yeah.
And for now, you're just going to listen to us and maybe hear that. But for now, just listen to us and watch us.
Oh, yeah. Oh, also, we should introduce our faces. This is Adam, by the way.
Hey, if you guys don't know me.
This is Julia. This is the fabulous Adam co-host who just is surprised by everything, apparently.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. He also said us as humans are very stupid, so.
That's also not wrong. I will stick by that. That's the hill I will die on.
Okay.
Sponsored by Distractable. I'm just joking. No, we're not sponsored by Distractable, but I wouldn't mind.
That's why it's not sponsored. You can get in trouble.
But Markiplier, if you... Hello, we're here, valued fans. Anyway,
if you guys want to see more of this crazy content, go on TikTok. You can find us either on there too. I don't know the name. Mine is just Black. Okay, hold on.
Mine is Emo Queen Waffle, because Waffle with those cosplayers, he is very talented. So
mine is Black Wolf 1206.
Oh, check out his fiance.
Chaos Harmony.
Chaos Harmony, yes.
She just barely changed it, so.
Yes, Chaos Harmony. My boyfriend does not have one, sadly, but it's fine. Anyway.
If you guys want him to have one, cheer us on. And maybe get, like, I don't know, 100 likes.
Hey, if we can get 100 listens on one of these episodes,
100 listens and
go
5 likes.
We will get it to full cosplay for one of these episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So
if you make us extremely famous, we'll do a cosplay for your guys' choice.
Yes, it can be anything. I'm gonna regret that later, but it can be anything.
Won't. I already dressed up as Los Sans. That's the only thing I regretted. If you guys don't know who Los Sans is, don't look it up. If you do, also, bless your soul.
Also, don't look up Sexy Among Us. You will regret it. I almost choked my water.
I can hear it in your gurgling.
Guys, he's the no. Why are you like this? Okay.
You mentioned it and I got curious. Was this on the photos?
Maybe.
That's horrifying to see.
Okay, anyway, back to Charlie the Unicorn.
My God.
Yeah, don't put it down. Okay.
So, let you know, guys, it's not worth it.
Don't search it up. Anyway, Charlie the Unicorn. Let's read off these characters because, oh my gosh, there's one that is very weird and I do not know there's a lot with it. Okay, so, there's Charlie the Unicorn, who, you know, everything he does in this series he's kind of forced to do, essentially, by, Laws and Waffle, hopefully I'm not butchering that if whoever made this is watching this.
You probably are.
And the 2 Chaos Demons who took over 2 unicorn corpses. So, no, we'll get into Chaos Demons later, okay? A starfire fish that is very horny for,
Whoa, wait a minute, hold on, back up. What? What is this?
Charlie. It gets better. It gets way better. It's not a porno, I promise. But it gets better. It actually has a story to it. It's good.
I swear, if I go on Pornhub and search this up,
it
pops up.
No, it's not. It's on YouTube. Okay, and now, what I was saying, a starfish that is, you know, and its name is Starfish, by the way. It's very horny for Charlie because he's apparently they're married out of nowhere for no reason. I don't know how it happens, but somehow they're married for an instance, and then he dies. But we'll get to that. And then this one's my favorite. This is the character I was talking about. Okay, guys, a dead weasel who married a literal coat. Yes, and they do other things as well, if you know what I mean.
I do not know what you mean, and I don't want to know what you mean.
They have sex. There you go.
I just said I don't want to.
You know what? This is a podcast. You're gonna hear. Anyway, and then we just have Nyx. That's all I need to know about him. Just Nyx. Nothing else. And then there's Purple Charlie the Unicorn, who is the only reason why anything happens in the series, and is ultimately, technically, the only villain in the series, in my opinion. So, yeah. Did you break it?
Yeah.
Ah! The guy has a chewing toy, and he broke it.
It's been broken for a while.
I didn't even see it broken when you came in.
You literally saw it in my mouth 2 seconds ago.
Not when you came in. When you came in, I didn't see it.
Yes, no, it wasn't broken when you saw me coming in because I had it hidden.
Oh my
But 2
God.
seconds ago, I had it in my mouth. I was directly staring at you, and it was in my mouth.
You know what? Okay, anyway. So to start this off, Charlie Unicorn is a film cast series about a unicorn named Charlie who's constantly being annoyed by 2 other unnamed unicorns, at the time they are unnamed, that don't know what personal space is, obviously, who bring him on elaborate adventures in order to steal his belongings and cause him physical harm, which also includes stealing his organs. So,
Kids, if you want to be traumatized for eternity, go watch this, along with another Happy Tree Family. I forgot the fudging name to that.
I was going to watch I was going to add this into the episode, but it's just going to be maybe 1 or 2 whole episodes with Happy Tree Family. It's going to be a separate one.
I was right with the name.
There's a lot going into it, and I need to watch the entire series just to make notes on it.
This is not for kids. Fair warning. This is absolutely regarding warning right here. Not for kids.
If you can't tell by the title of the name, or by the title of the podcast, it's not for kids. Don't watch this. Don't listen to it. Get out of here if you're 5 years old. Just saying.
If you are 5 years old and you're listening to this, boy, get ready for hell.
Get ready for some trauma.
Yep.
Anyway, so episode 1, we get introduced to the 2 unnamed unicorns and Charlie, who's just napping, by the way. They go to Candy Mountain because the unicorns force them to, and on the way they pass
You wrote
a
that down.
Leopold. I don't know how it's supposed to pronounce it, but Leopoldrin.
Leporginone.
I'm gonna butcher this, guys. Leporgidone. I think that's it. And they also cross a dangerous bridge, and then they end up getting to Candy Mountain, which is ended up revealed to be a trap by the unicorns or the chaos demons. And the other 2 unicorns steal Charlie's kidney. And that's how it ends.
I'm just gonna take it.
He wakes up.
Wake me up from this trauma right now.
Yeah. He wakes up in the same spot only to find he has stitches on his stomach and realize his kidneys are gone.
The impressive part of him knowing that his kidneys are gone.
Oh no, he doesn't know that his kidneys. I think he just assumes he knows his organs are gone, but he doesn't know what's gone until he finds out later. He also may have also, but I guess this episode's also full of spoilers before we even get to these parts. He also just I'm pretty sure he also dies at some point in the series, and so I think it's a clone of himself. I don't know. We'll get to it, but it's fun. Okay.
Knowledge yourself by watching it.
Yeah, it's better to watch it. I didn't want him to watch it before because I just want him to be shocked by everything.
I'm already shocked from the beginning.
Yeah.
Sex. Nice.
Anyway, episode 2 contains Charlie once again being persuaded to come with the pink and blue unicorns on an adventure, but this time they must deliver a magical amulet to the Banana King, and which after passing the Z, which is a gigantic Z, I guess it's dangerous. I don't know. Apparently it's dangerous. And riding in the choo-choo shoe, which is a train shaped as a shoe that they climb into, which a giant's foot was probably in there, honestly. And they ride it to the banana place. Oh, but they meet Fergus, who sings Charlie's song, after which is revealed that Charlie himself is actually the Banana King, but wait, it's a ruse. Ha ha. Because when he gets home, Charlie finds out he's been robbed by the unicorns. Yeah. And for a second, he actually believes he's a Banana King and gets really excited. No.
Sad Charlie.
Oh yeah, the Banana King. It's like, stick a banana in your ear.
This is the saddest thing in the entire life.
They force him to stick a banana in his ear, so it's fine.
That's still sad, man.
Yeah.
Knowing that you're not the Banana King is very sad.
Oh yeah, and finding that you got robbed afterwards. Yeah.
How's Charlie still alive?
That's a good question, and we will we'll figure this out once we get to the finale. Okay, just wait. Episode 3. The Blue and Pink Unicorns bring Charlie into the future so they can finish the snowman, and then the snowman, which somehow plays a part in this, I guess. They go underwater to go past the door, where Charlie meets the Capricorn, who begins to sing to him. The Capricorn, is not the starfish, but this is where he meets the starfish, and where suddenly he finds out they're married somehow. I don't know how. Don't ask. This questions that still haven't been answered. Anyway, he begins to sing to him. When Charlie finally finds the snowman, the room is filled with sleeping gas, and when Charlie wakes up, he finds out that his horn has been removed and used as the nose of the snowman. Oh, and his kidney, by the way, is hanging out on the side of the snowman as well. And this is presumably where he dies, apparently. And after this, in the episodes, he's supposedly just a clone or something like that. And it connects it in the finale, but we don't know what actually happened, how he got back to his body. It's a lot. Now, episode 4. Charlie joins the Blue and Pink Unicorns on their journey to the moon in order to defeat the millipede before it destroys the cavern of the Red Wind. Upon defeating the millipede,
you
I
heard
say
it here, people.
Defeating, yeah. It's so. I say this in quotation because it's not actually defeated. I think if I'm correct, if I have my memory correct, the millipede runs away. It's a theory, a game theory.
Don't sue us, game theory.
A film theory. That's what I meant to say. Gosh. Okay.
Don't film us film theory. Don't sue us. That too.
Okay. The trio enters the cavern. Only for Blue and Pink to reveal that they are going to blow up the moon with Charlie still on it. And luckily Starfish arrives just in time to save him. And I'm actually pretty sure this is when the Starfish says I love you, something like that. And it just kind of just presumed that, considering how whack the series is, later on he mentions they're married or something like that. We can just assume that the starfish just thinks they're married from here. So
I badly need therapy.
After this episode, after the next episode you're going to finale. So the finale, guys. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. The finale is almost an hour long. And there's a lot to cover for this one.
An hour long. Okay, so if that's an hour long, how long were these?
Like, I want to say 12 to 24 minutes.
So, in other words...
It's basically a musical, guys. For anyone who's wondering why the time takes up so much, it's a musical. There's a lot of musical numbers in it. However, in the finale, there's not as much musical numbers in it. Oh, I should also probably mention, I think somewhere around like episode 3 or like maybe even episode 4, the guy, I'm pretty sure is probably I think the weasel dies, but you don't see it because you don't meet the weasel until like the finale. So yeah, fun. Anyway,
y'all need therapy plus Jesus.
Yeah. Now, finale is when Nyx joins the group here.
Who's that?
He is an armadillo.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. He has like the hard shell and everything. And he is basically he wants to learn more about the magic source. That the Council of Weasels who runs the world and they're all mighty and all powerful and they protect everything. And
What
the
hell?
the Council of Weasels. In this episode they do die. Because the magic is too strong when they open the door, only to find out that that the magic is actually just a chaos demon that they've been trapping for years and years and years and years.
So there's no happy ending to this then.
And here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. Charlie, the unicorn,
is a fucking angel.
He saves the world by the end of this, but it still ends up being a really bad ending because it's a sad ending still regardless. But we'll get to that, okay? So
if you guys are on a depressing edge of life, don't watch this because you'll end up killing yourself.
I almost did. Anyway, okay, so for now, Charlie joins the blue and pink unicorns on a quest to save the world from chaos demons, gaining magic along the way before learning of the unicorn's true power. Along with that, the mysterious starfish and himself, we also find out that the dead weasel can like have sex to the coat during this episode. Which
what?
I don't know.
This dead weasel say what?
It's a ghost weasel who DJs because he stole the keyboard from a DJ. Can have sex with a coat and they got married, and they love each other very much. And the coat is alive, by the way.
The coat?
It's alive.
It's COAT, a coat that we wear.
Like what you're wearing, yes.
It has sex with it? Where's a vagina? Wait, no. Is the weasel a girl or a boy?
It also has a face. We don't know. We don't know what the gender of the coat is either.
I'm going to cry.
Yeah. So that's interesting. Now, a lot of happens in this. I'm just gonna do a really quick rundown of the finale, basically. Essentially, the finale, Nyx finds convinces the weasels to open up the thing, the little safe underground or whatever. Only to find out, it's the chaos demon, but they don't know that yet until later. But it's magic. It's a big magic, and the weasels opened it up without Nyx there. So the weasels all died, and they're all ghosts. And the weasel is the only one there when Nyx comes back, saying, "Oh yeah, we did open it and did an investigation on it. We all died." So, oh, okay.
Yes, let's all natural. Hey, we all died.
No.
By the way.
Oh yeah, and
just a fair warning.
And then somewhere along in the episode, Charlie finds out, on his little quest with the unicorns, I died, and now I'm probably just a clone of myself walking around, and he starts questioning, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, on whether he's he's just as crazy as the unicorns, and how he's going insane, and how he doesn't want to follow the unicorns doing anymore, obviously, and all that.
He should have done that from the beginning.
Yeah, and so basically, Nyx tries to figures out that these are actually chaos demons, from space bugs that run the entire world, but no one knows they run the entire world or have control over it because they stay hidden in space and they don't they want to stay hidden. But then the Chaos Demons actually find him though and kill them as he's explaining this to Nyx. So all of them die.
So space bugs.
And these space bugs, the things these Chaos Demons, by the way, guys, they're like really interesting. As we've mentioned before, the pink and blue unicorn, or wolf and wolves, are actually just corpses that Chaos Demons have taken to just roam around in and be stupid, essentially. So these Chaos Demons can take dead bodies after they killed these people and use it and preserve it. So you don't even know who's a Chaos Demon and who's not. Oh, and there's another thing about this too, guys. There's another company in this as well that runs on basically communism, essentially. And it is communism, actually. And here's the thing. The boss, because Nyx sent him the letter, right? From when he was Weasel or whatever, Weaselton, whatever his name is.
Weaselton?
I'm pretty sure possibly. And
hello, Weaselton.
And basically, he comes back to his company to find out that the boss has the letters thrown away and is inhabited by Chaos Demons, so he died, and the Chaos Demons controlling him. And then much later on, after Charlie has his little his little realization, they decide. He decides the unicorns kind of just. I don't remember what happens to the unicorns. I think they just go off missing or whatever. But so like it kind of goes. So we find out that Nyx. Everything we see of Nyx was the Weasel, and if I seen his boss or whatever. We come to find, and like all the bugs, we come to find out this is all in the past. Way in the past, like I'm talking centuries. We come to the present. Charlie, apparently is supposed to save the world, but that's the whole quest that the unicorn's on, essentially. And here's the thing. Here's the kicker. Charlie gets thrown into a portal in the sky where all the other Chaos Demons are, because Starfish turns out he's actually, yeah. I have a note of this, guys.
Starfish.
So I'm gonna just read I'm gonna finish the sentence I'm on right now, actually, and then we'll read the reveals, because I was about to say it's actually no reveals, some other reveals. Basically, he gets thrown into the sky because the starfish throughout this episode is giving him magic from random stuff. Eat this. I'm gonna shove this into you. You have magic now. You're gonna go into the portal. And the starfish turns into like a little steering wheel or whatever, right? And then turns back into a starfish at the end of it, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, yeah,
I
starfish
lost track at the very beginning.
Yeah, starfish's legs, and he gets thrown into the sky into the portal that was opened by Nyx, and Charlie didn't even want to do this. He's just thrown into the sky because he's the only one with magic left, apparently. It was all planned, apparently. And Nyx, when he throws him in there, the portal closes. But here's what happens in the portal, okay? Charlie the unicorn, a much older Charlie the unicorn. Not the same one, different by the way. Apparently there's centuries of Charlie the unicorn. There's been tons of them, supposedly. Trapped all the Chaos Demons in boxes. So if you guys are imagining like little shadow creatures, we don't actually know what the Chaos Demons look like. We just find out they're all trapped in little boxes all around Charlie, like Purple Charlie the Unicorn. He was a magical sorceress, and we find out he's the whole reason why these Chaos Demons are out in the world to begin with. And then that's it. At the end of it, he comes out, turns into a giant unicorn, saves the world, and becomes a statue, and then suddenly he appears on a little so it's this giant unicorn statue basically now, but he appears on a little ledge looking out at the giant unicorn statue. I did that, and then it ends or something like that. I don't know what he says actually, but it ends with the starfish being like, oh yeah, and then I might have lied to you again as well. I'm a buff starfish with legs, and he falls off the cliff, saying they're married, and dies.
The starfish?
Yeah. And that's how it ends basically.
Okay, listen here very closely. If you guys have shrooms or weed, I want you guys to start from the very beginning of this on those two together or separate. And tell me how you guys feel. Actually, hold on. I got even something better.
No. Here's the reveals I was about to say, guys. Okay. A couple reveals in the finale include, okay, the starfish was actually the steering wheel opens the portal to what to what I'm calling the chaos realm from Mortal Kombat right now. Okay. Makes more sense in my mind if you say it like that. But the wheel that opens the portal is actually a really, really buff starfish that was turned into the steering wheel to open the portal. So, next one. Chaos demons on their own are actually super weak, but they're really strong and encased. Yeah, super strong and encased in cubes because the Purple Charlie the Unicorn realized he can make money off of them by making them stronger. Oh, and the fact that Charlie Lee died of hypothermia in episode 4 and was brought back to life somehow, and it's possibly a completely different Charlie the Unicorn than the beginning of the series. Oh, and the basic gist of this entire series, by the way, guys, is that capitalism if it was an apocalypse, and chaos demons just really like corpses. That's it. That's Charlie the Unicorn. You're welcome.
New challenge. Get on shrooms and watch this. Not this video. Charlie the Unicorn. Be on shrooms or weed or both and watch it and tell us how you feel and if you lived or not.
Oh, I need to drink water from all
If
that.
you have died, congrats. I think it's terrible for you to do that.
I needed that water. So,
what I need is holy water.
So, guys, for those who obviously, hopefully, you guys have heard the intro of the podcast. I have
Unless somehow you
I
guys
have a speech impediment. Part of that is talking really fast, which is probably why I was able to get through that entire thing. I'm pretty sure.
In other words, if you guys somehow showed up in the middle of this entire thing
and you're confused, I'm sorry.
That is impressive because this is pre-recorded.
Yeah.
And if you guys somehow be like, oh, my finger slipped all the way to the middle. Wow. Start from the beginning again.
Also, before we get into the next story of llamas' hats, you're scared. Llamas'
Why
hats,
wouldn't I be?
Llamas' hats, I have severely less notes for this one. But there's still a lot that goes into it. A lot of this is just what I'm gonna say off script.
Hats?
So, okay. Llamas with hats so before we get into this, what do you think of Charlie the Unicorn? What are your thoughts? What are your theories, if there's any different ones? Is there anything you think you could have lived without with this theory?
The entire thing. I do not want to be a part of this ever again. I don't want to hear this ever again.
Charlie the Unicorn?
Yes. I've already seen bits of it on TikTok. I'm like, this is horrifying.
Oh, it's more horrifying if you watch the entire series twice, actually 3 times, just to get these notes. Yeah. You come to an understanding of some of these characters, sadly. Yeah.
Don't watch them 3 times. Just watch it once and never remember ever again.
Oh, one of them was one of my old coworkers. So, yeah, she would loved it.
Listen to me and not to her.
Okay, so what are your thoughts though on it? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it terrifying? What's going on in your mind right now?
Absolutely confusion right now.
Just take some shrooms and rewind the past. It's fine.
I'm gonna have to. I don't think that's an option.
Okay. So I guess the next one then is I keep going to the wrong end. Llamas with hats. Are we ready for this, guys? Because llamas with hats is amazing, and it's out of both of them. Charlie the Unicorn's like still my favorite, but llamas with hats is a close second. It's amazing.
It's a llama with a hat, if you guys didn't know.
2 of them actually.
There's 2 llamas with a hat.
And one of them dies, and the other one doesn't realize it.
One of them's really stupid.
Okay, you'll see. Here. So basically, the characters, they're really only the characters you need to know about, and they're the only characters you'll actually see in the series. So I'm in fact naming all of them this time. Carl, the mysterious psychopath. The motorist psychopath with short-term memory, essentially.
Okay, Carl.
Paul, the roommate, and in quotations, friend, who is terrified of Carl.
I wonder why.
And the evil mask that actually isn't alive because it's possibly just a hallucination. But that's just a theory on my part, so. Look, it's the mask.
I don't want to. I want to go home. And I want to cry underneath the sheets.
Okay. Anyway, so the series is centered around Carl, a llama who is continuously committing horrific acts, much to the dismay of his roommate Paul. This description is what is given when you search it up on Google or on YouTube or whatever. This is the description it will give you. My description of this will be Paul,
Carl who needs therapy.
Carl who is slowly going insane and gets to a point of his insanity where he almost kills. Yeah, he does actually kill himself.
So it's not almost. It is. He did.
Yeah, and his roommate gets dragged into it essentially. Anyway.
His roommate's just literally gets dragged. He jumps off a cliff and his roommate's right there, just like whoosh.
So the glory of this one is, instead of just like 5 episodes, like with like finale or whatever, it's actually I'm pretty sure like 12. And the finale
so if you guys don't have a life,
yeah, so the finale is just the longest episode, but I think it's only like 24 minutes. The other episodes can range from like 6 minutes to like 5 or 6 minutes to like 11. So they're shorter episodes than the other one, which is it was so much easier to break down by the way when I was rewatching the whole thing 3 times. Anyway.
If you guys have seen this, you guys need a life.
Yeah. Anyway, so episode 1 to 5, I kind of did these in groups because a lot of them are kind of just the same thing, so I kind of decided to do this as a timeline. Episode 1 to 5 is probably the most tame / least cool things that Carl has ever done, and this kind of just includes a portal with white baby hands coming out of it, or Caucasian baby hands coming out of it. And other things going on. I can't remember what exactly is going on in the background, but some kind of torment is going on in the background due to Carl. And Paul was like, Carl, why are there baby hands coming out of the portal?
Carl.
Well, I was hungry for baby hands.
Carl.
I was hungry for baby hands, and yes, he eats the baby hands.
Why did you stab her?
Mind you guys, he's a llama.
I don't know. I just stabbed him 30 times in the chest.
So
that kills people, Carl. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so you've seen it.
I've seen that. I've heard the sound on TikTok. I didn't know where it came from.
It was
Now I do!
It came from llamas with hats. So, another thing in 1 to 5, in the episodes 1 to 5,
I could have gone my entire life without knowing that.
is he basically just so, oh my gosh, what is it? This is when I think so I'm pretty sure this is before Paul leaves. They're on a little vacation, and he turns the entire vacation place including outside and everything, into pools of blood and people being like chopped up, and there's a lot going on in the background.
Wake me up when this is over. I'm taking a nap because I want to forget all of this. You know, where's a hammer? I just need you to knock me out so I can get some knowledge taken away.
In case you need it. Okay. Anyway. So episodes 6 to 11. So Paul finally snaps and he leaves. So Carl creates a mask in his likeness to make up for his absence. The mask actually, so it's really interesting. This mask is a really interesting creature. Okay, it floats, it hovers, it is alive apparently, it does talk apparently, and because Paul is gone now, the episode specifically where Paul leaves, the apartment has a little conveyor belt with human flesh on it, and like human meat or whatever, and basically Paul comes in and is like, I'm leaving, I'm done, I'm not here for this. And he leaves. Carl is dismayed because I'm assuming he can never keep a friend, and I'm assuming Paul's the only one that has stayed the longest, and Paul has put up with his shenanigans long enough, so when he leaves, Carl kind of goes into insanity. After episode 6.
I don't want a cheeseburger anymore. I used to like burgers, but I don't want them anymore.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't want any meat.
I'm
going
sorry.
vegan.
Anyway, and then so after episode 6, he creates a mask in his friend's in Paul's likeness, which looks like his face essentially. It looks exactly like Paul's face, and at first it doesn't float. It's just a regular mask. He puts it on like another animal. He puts it on a tree, whatever. His roommate, whatever. Anyway, that's my boyfriend, guys. Anyway.
Yeah, he's also my boyfriend.
Anyway, so yeah. There's another detail that you can absolutely hate.
I already hate this already.
So I can't remember what it is, so you're lucky. So the mask. So later on throughout these episodes, I don't have a direct timeline on which episodes this is from because I kind of forgot. The mask actually makes Carl like 100 times worse as he's losing, his sanity essentially.
Tears, people. Tears are coming down my eyes right now.
And he goes on to do more horrific crimes, and eventually him and the mask are the only creatures, that includes humans, that includes animals, everything, are left in the world. Now, and this includes blood, a whole pit in hell with dead humans and corpses all around him. Only for Carlo to forget he ever did it. And say, I will never kill a human. I will never kill anyone. Where's Paul? Yeah.
This bitch, he'll be worse at the police station. Because if they ever try a lie detector on him, they wouldn't get anything from him.
Oh yeah. No, the finale ending, guys. Okay. And this is like the whole reveal. I'm just gonna read off the notes as they are. Paul is dead. Carl kills himself by jumping off a cliff, yelling Paul's name just as Paul did with Carl's. Oh, and the mask is begging him not to do it. As it hovers over the broken bridge. And he's fallen into a blood sea. Yes, it is blood. All of it's blood. Essentially, at this point, probably. So in other words, Carl is losing his sanity and goes completely insane by the end of the series.
I never thought I could lose so many brain cells until now.
So Llamas' Hats is not as bad as Charlie the Unicorn. It's more gory in a sense, more deaths and stuff happen. But if I had to compare the two, I'd say Charlie the Unicorn's still my favorite because it has more gore in it. But and if it wasn't in terms of gore, Llamas' Hats is number one because horror. So gore, Llamas' Hats is a good one if you like gore. And Charlie the Unicorn is good if you like lore and gore. So, and just really bad musical songs that have nothing to do with the story, essentially. Oh, and one of the songs are how we find out the weasel is having sex with the coat. So, I love this coat. I don't know how this goes, but I might have to play it. But
I don't. I don't need to hear
so,
it.
tell me, which one's your favorite?
None of them.
None?
None.
Are you sure? I absolutely.
I am absolutely positive. Oh gosh. I need therapy.
Guys, I think I broke him. So,
I knew like it was gonna be bad and all, but
okay, this next one will probably lift the next episode will lift your spirits probably. But yeah, that's the episode. A nice little dose of horror and probably a good excuse to take shrooms. So
a bit of dose of horror and a big chunk of depression.
Yeah.
And anxiety. If you guys have those, congratulations. You have more of it now.
Yeah. And I also need to drink from weed and all that again.
Plus laughing.
You just slow face turn like, you need a drink?
I need Dairy Queen's ice cream. That's what I need.
If you want after you record these, we can go there now. We can get something.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that actually. If you want to go for Dairy Queen.
I'm more than happy.
Because you have the discount. I don't anymore.
We don't do the discounts anymore.
You guys don't do discounts anymore?
We do free meals again, but we don't do discounts. It's annoying. I know.
So you guys are willing to have another person join you at Dairy Queen?
I mean, we need more people. If you want to work there again, we could use the kitchen people.
I'm joking. I don't want to.
I was gonna say.
My sanity likes to stay intact.
Okay. Anyway, that's that, guys. That is this episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't scare you guys.
She is hoping you enjoyed it. I'm hoping that you ran away at this point and never hear about this ever again. Don't even speak to anyone about this. Don't even show anyone about this. If you discover this, oh boy, I'm sorry that you're here.
Guys, he tolerates me. I don't know how. Her
boyfriend tolerates her more than I do.
Okay,
I'm surprised I'm still friends with her.
My boyfriend has to deal with this, but like 10 times a day. You're only hearing this today. So, you're welcome. For your nice little new dose of horror. By the way, I'm looking on the cosplay for Llamas' Hats and Charlie the Unicorn. So, be prepared to see me on TikTok with Charlie the Unicorn.
Please, run away. Don't even come back. We need you to leave. This is not worth it. This podcast is a curse. I know it says welcome to hell, but I didn't expect hell to be this bad. Please. Please save yourself.
Oh, guys, we also have another. I should make this announcement on here as well. My sister may be joining the podcast. She won't be in every episode. It's just whenever she feels like it. But she has offered to join the podcast as another co-host alongside us. So we have like 3 of us here now. She's not here today, but she will be one of these days.
May God be on your side.
Yeah, he really hates he does, well, I'm not hateful, I wouldn't say that. I would say you don't, I don't know if you like her or if you hate her, actually, yeah.
I'm in the mid-between.
The mid-between, so him, my sister, and me all used to work together, and yeah, that's that story. But that's the episode, guys. Let us know what you think, and on YouTube when I get this posted, and
put a like and don't hit that. Actually, don't like or subscribe to it. It's not worth it.
No,
Don't
like and subscribe.
No, we don't need any more of this. This is not worth it.
Okay, I've turned it off.
Hey, no, wait.
So
let me warn you about this. This is not this is absolute video episode.